Now that the game has been out for about a week, I'm gonna give y'all updated lockdowns, more 3-point oriented lockdowns with high 3-point, but still strong and good enough to clamp on defense. I'm gonna give you ones that can do both. So make sure you watch the video. I got two builds, a 6.6 and a 6.7 version. Make sure you watch both. Let me know which one you like more. You gotta watch the full video so you know what bad specialization to pick and what cap breakers to use. Let's get to it. All right, let's do the 6.6. First thing we're doing, 95 perimeter, okay? 95 perimeter off rip. Make sure you watch this full process, because if you don't, you're gonna be lost, brother. Still 85. Bow. That's the highest you should go on this game. Block 74. Blow. 88 speed. We fast. 86 agility. Use agility takeover because you'll get everything legend except pig dodger. Remember, this is a sharpshooter lock build. This is a sharp lock. So we don't have to be the greatest. We have to be good enough. Good enough. And this is a shooting based game, so I'm catering to the meta with this lockdown. So if you don't think 86 is enough, put a speed Gatorade thing. I think it's called Jet. It's called like Jet or something. It'll give you +8 speed, +8 agility. There you go. You throw that joint on, or Speedster. It's called Speedster. You throw Speedster on, ain't nobody getting around you. Save your points, bro. Strength, this is bull. Look at this. 92. Look what you get at 92. And movable Enforcer Legend. All this game, all you can really do as a lock is bully people by pushing them and bumping them. So we're gonna be the most bumpy as possible and give them a movable enforcer, okay? They ain't nobody getting by you. No one. No one's gonna get by you. Anytime they try, you just going, where you going? And then they're gonna go to the left, where you going? Then they're gonna go to the right, where you going? It's the same thing. So that's what you're gonna get with that. It's gonna be a definite, noticeable difference. Vert, we going 70. Okay, now let's head over to playmaking. We're gonna have him go 75 speed with ball, so he can dribble a little bit. Pass accuracy, we're gonna give him 65. Okay, 65 pass accuracy, right? Then we give him an 89 3 ball. Remember, we're a two-way sharp lock. Two-way lock, two-way sharp, basically. We're making two-way sharp builds. So yeah, we have a high 3 ball. This can go basically Hall of Fame limitless. It can go Hall of Fame limitless. But here go the kicker right here. Build. Now here's the interesting part. With drive and dunk, right? Also, we moved up the speed to 89, agility 88. Okay, I just felt like you just want the highest. So those speeds to take on this, you got a 96 agility, 97 speed, something like that, okay? So you're zooming, you're fast, you're athletic, and you're strong, okay? And you have this. Now here's the part right here. What we're gonna do, you have options here. If you use your cap breakers on drive and dunk, this build gets crazy drive and dunk. As you see right here, we talking about, we go from 73, you get a +6 for one cap breaker, +5 for another one, +4, +4, +3. We literally will have contact dunks on this build. We have a 95 drive and dunk. Yes, a 95 drive and dunk on this build if you give him 5 cap breakers to his drive and dunk. So look at how this build is set up, and then imagine it has 95 drive and dunk on it. You can literally give him 5 cap breakers on drive and dunk and then boost up his vertical. You see his vertical can go up too, +4, +3, +3. You can go all the way up to the requirements to get all the dunks, to get your gold posterizer and all that. So this is what's crazy about that build. You see all the cap breakers right here. It gets insane. Also, look at this. You can also, boost the defense if you want to. If you want 96, you could, but honestly, you can +1 defense and all that. And honestly, for this build, finishing specialization wouldn't be a bad option to get all those finishing badges, because you'll end up being a dunker on this build over time. With a dunk, and we have a 75 speed with ball, so you can low-key handle the ball and dunk and be a lock. You got a little complete thing going on here. So that makes this build very unique. Okay, that makes this build very unique. So specialization for this build, I would either pick defense or finishing. Probably finishing, in my opinion, because you got finishing, it benefits you more, because you're basically gonna be a dunker soon. It'll make it a complete lock. But yeah, after you do that, you're gonna get shades. Let me see what shades. Dan Marginally, Jimmy Butler, Derek White. You're a physical 3-and-D sniper. So essentially, kind of with the thumbnail, a two-way sniper. All right, fire. Let's get to the 6'7". For the 6'7" version, we're shooting guard 6'7", 215, 6'8" wingspan. You see right here, the difference is this one, we will be able to get deep bomber. We'll be able to get a 93 ball with this. So for this one, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start off by giving an 88 3 ball. 88 because we'll be able to cap break it to 90. So with this build, we're gonna use 2 cap breakers to get to 90. Okay, just 2. You just need 2 right here. 1, 2. I made a cap breaker video. Cap breakers are not that hard to get in this game. They're very easy to get in this game. It's not like last year. So you can literally get 7 off rip, really. So let's keep going. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to defense, because that's the second most important thing we're doing on this build is defense. Okay, 95 perimeter D. Once again, gonna go 85 steel. And this one a little different. Since we're taller, we're gonna go 81 interior. This one's a little bit different. +1 will cap break it to 82, so you can get post lockdown. Block going to 74. 74 paint patroller. Okay, next thing we're doing, speed going to 88, so we'll be fast still. All right, and then agility's going to 86. 86 agility is fast enough to handle the 6.8s. If you want to do it faster, put on speedster take. You get +8 speed, +8 agility. You're flying now. You're flying on top of all your other stats. And as a lock, physicals are important. Strength, I go 92 again. We also a bully. Look how strong we are. Immovable Enforcer legend. Ain't nobody I would hate to go against this build, because I don't got time. As bumpy as these builds are, as the locks are, you throwing a movable on here, bro, they're gonna pick the ball up as soon as you run into them. They're literally gonna be picking the ball up. All right, let's go to playmaking. Playmaking, gonna do 68 speed with ball, just so we can dribble a little bit. You know, this one ain't gonna dribble as much as the other one, unless you want a cap break. We're gonna talk about that in a second. Pass accuracy 65. Okay, drive and dunk going to 73 again. Now this build will not give you that super boost to dunk like the other one did. The other one gave you a super boost to dunk. This one will not give you that same super boost. I don't know why. It's just how it turns out. It won't give it to you. So, and this is the final build. Now, once again, with cap breakers, this is what the cap breakers will look like on this build. As you see right here, the drive and dunk isn't as high this time. It goes from 73 to 76 to 79 to 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. Go to 85 drive and dunk. That's not enough for a contact. So in my opinion, I wouldn't do it on this build. I wouldn't focus on it on this build. But if you look around at the other stats, the only other thing you really getting out of this version is standing dunk is crazy. So if you care about standing, you could go finishing again. Your standing dunk looks like it's about to fly. You also could go playmaking on this build, because if you look, super boosted playmaking on this build, and like an 81 speed with ball if you wanted to. So if you really want to turn this into a playmaker, you could also do playmaking specialization. But honestly, for this one, I would probably go shooting. The reason why, just get your 2 cap breakers at 3-pointer and call it a day. So for this version, I would probably just go shooting, and then just put your extra cap breakers, 1 on interior D, okay, so you can get paint patroller. But yeah, that's what I would do. I would do shooting for this one. Get your 2 shooting cap breakers, okay, bow, you're done here. Interior D, you see right there, post lockdown 82. You need 1 left. You actually get an 83, so I should have changed it, but that was the final build. But yeah, so you'll get an 83 with 1 cap breaker. You'll go to post lockdown silver, and you're fast. Okay, so this is another perfect example of a 2-way sharpshooting lock. And once again, it's the same name, Michael Cooper, Jimmy Butler. Another physical 3-and-D sniper. All right, hopefully you enjoyed the video, man. Leave a like. Something there, go another banger, my 7 full point. You gotta click that video next.